Hi, this is Nancy Walsh, and I am Robert's wife and business partner and part of the Affinity Cam team. So I'm here because I'm wanting to share a bit about our presence on camera. You know, some of the things that, especially women, we think about, like a little nervous about being on camera. So here's a few tips that can help it to feel a little bit more confident and feel comfortable. And what it is really be yourself, but a bit more excited, you know, like you were wanting to share some really exciting news. You're feeling excited about things. You still want to be yourself. You don't want to be inauthentic because it just doesn't feel right. But you can be excited, feeling good, smiling. And sometimes you may want to watch what you're doing with your hands. I'm really good at moving my hands around, so I sometimes bring them down, but whatever feels the most comfortable for you. For women, it's nice to add a little bit of color on our face. The lights tend to wash our faces out more than what we normally might wear during the day. It's good to have some lipstick, a little color on the cheeks and the eyes, just because it makes us a little bit more alive and feeling good and keeps us from being washed out. Now, it's good to think about what's behind you, and that we'll be covering more of that with some pictures and different ideas. But what you put behind you kind of really depends on maybe what you're doing the video for. Like if you're doing the launch videos, you may want to keep it pretty simple like what we've got, or training videos. Like it might be a whiteboard or something behind you. But if you're doing a weekly, live talks, then you may want to have a lot more of your personality behind you. Like if you're into superheroes, you can put superheroes behind you or something like that. Or just something. For me, I like a Zen picture because I'm more into the meditative stuff. So those are just things that you may want to think about. Always want to not stand right up against the wall because that's where it causes a lot of shadows. Even with the great lighting, if you get right up next to it, you just can't avoid the shadows. Sometimes the drapes like this really helps because it's not so shiny and it has a softening effect to it, but still about a body length away from the wall at least is good. And so those are some of the things that really help in making you look the best, that and feel good about how you're coming across. Now there's also about clothing, and there's, again, what you want to be is authentically what you want to wear. Is maybe your brand colors is nice, or something that's just comfortable. If you're normally in t-shirts, you can be like Jeff Walker. A lot of his videos are in t-shirts, so be with your brand. But the big thing about video is don't wear really wild prints. Those are the things. It just makes the camera go crazy, makes the eye watching it go crazy. And so solids are a bit, much better. I'll throw in a few blouses here to really show the difference between solids and prints. So here we go with that. So here is one of my party tops, and I do love it. But as you can see, it doesn't really work very well for cameras, and it just is a bit wild. And we'll show you one more that you'd think it would be okay, but you can tell it's not so good. So here's one more blouse that I have that I normally like to have, but it is a bit too wild for the camera, and also a bit distracting for the person watching me. Also, sometimes it's good to not wear a lot of jewelry, because that, again, is also really distracting and can be hitting the mic. And so it's just better to not have a lot of stuff around your neck. And so just kind of be comfortable, look and breathe before and breathe during the recording. Just think about something exciting that you want to be sharing, that it's really exciting to share. And one of the other things that's good is, even though you want it to go out to a lot of people, your videos, think about talking to just one person, because it is just one person watching your video at a time. And so it's really good to think about talking to one person, being there for them, being present, and just sharing your message. And that's a good way to kind of get out of the nerves and just think about sharing what you want to share. Thank you.